Those ramps are there in case I need to go up one more. That's what it is. Okay, fine. Kind of missed the air poof. No! Do not wish that evil on me. For anybody who wasn't here for that base, quite a few bases ago, I want to say I caused it, but I don't know entirely how or why. But we had a base that kept having cave-ins where nothing caved in on nothing and then did damage and just started killing people. Started destroying the base. It was killing dwarves. Like literally you could sit there, like we had areas. There was like 4 areas where it's like, this is about where it happens. There's nothing there at all. It was some weird bug. Our mock vision would show a tree, but the game wouldn't. And then every now and then, you would just get a section of cavern has collapsed, and the nothing airness would just fall. And being a cave-in, whatever was below it, even though nothing was falling, whatever was below it, it would punch holes through. When it hit the ground, it'd do big-ass oof. Anyone nearby would just get rocks and stuff knocked upside their head, and they'd just all start dying to internal bleeding. Literally, we had nothing falling on nothing. And it would kill us. It was annoying. That's the term I'll use. Definitely doesn't deserve a bigger term than that. All right, we're out of the Koboldtide again anyways. Like I said, I'd rather get this done now than double back and try to get things whatevered, so. Do that real quick. And those are actually the only ones I'm going to do at first for up here. Because I want to see if that interrupts that catapult from firing. As an avid Dwarf Fortress player, I would be more impressed by a great minecart system or by well-managed burrows. Like minecart grinders, like a minecart to magma or a minecart defense system. Protect your fortress with minecarts loaded with lead. Like I said, in one of my bases, I did have the start to a minecart system. I do intend to have something like that, especially as we go deeper. We're going to need to get stone up faster. With what I'm doing, though, like it's not been priority. It really hasn't. What would be kind of cool is getting out over like a minecart rail in the air to get minecarts, like stones dumped on things, different rails for different areas, and then it'd be on top of a support, and then someone destroys the support, it caves in, and a bunch of stones hit them too. But as for doing these shotgun things, because I'm going to be focusing more internal, i.e. getting that hole all the way down, there's not an easy use for a minecart defense system. You're gonna have to, like I said, I've got stops with minecarts, but it's just a stop right now. I don't have a proper rail set up. I've done it in previous streams. This is or previous bases. This is my first base without a proper minecart system rolling around in a while. Like I said, there just hasn't been much of a need for it. Now, when I finish doing the anti-tree zone and I dig down an outer thing, that could have a minecart shooting system. I see no reason not to do that. But again, that's a minute down the road plus. We are tens of hours into this one, and these have been what's been taking priority. Essentially walls and base building. Like I said, today's primary focus was actually finishing up the everyone's rooms and then the barracks, and we did that. It's actually like one of the.
There is a tantrum happening.
It's actually one of the few times we got one of those done to such an early degree. How did I get wall again? I'm very specifically avoiding wood. No construction wall. And a site block. Wall. And a site block. And a site block. All of this right now is just to make sure the next time we get sieged, I don't have my dwarves getting sad, tamper tantrumy over stupid bullcrap. If it wasn't for the stress system, I wouldn't be focusing on this. If I wasn't focusing on this, I would have more time to be diverting to the minecart system right now and the external digging. But they get way too stressed. Like I said, just bear with me, Dwarven Fort. One of these I will. It's just not happening tonight. Particularly because we have less than an hour till the end of the stream. They're gonna build that out. Oh, JMQ stone hatch. Hatch rock. What if I spell rock correctly? 4. Can already kind of check. Alt A. Yeah, you're never gonna be able to fire at the other side. I'm aware of that. Top of the tower. You don't appear to have lost any range. And your minimum still looks good. Did you lose anything over here other than where the tower is pointing up in the trees? No. All right. That wall, that anti-rain barrier is the correct height. Might as well order it all up then. And then with that, we will also, I'm low on andesite blocks again. We'll also start covering over the central inverted pyramid shape here. Why did one of those go out that far? And then that will make sure that flying creatures cannot enter through the top of this base. I still need to work on the lower levels, but that's going to be next stream. That's going to be next Saturday's stream. To like wall off the barracks down below. The bedrooms. Can we make the anti-rain barrier out of copper so it never rusts? What? Yes. Because I don't have much, I'm not doing anything with the copper anyways. I could switch this over to being copper. But right now though, again, I tried to do something kind of nice looking with the cobaltite. It wasn't enough. So right now this is just function over form. A lot of these need to be traded out with better materials. The internal wood is going to become stone. Things can be made out of copper. Yeah, I have nothing against that. But yeah, you're right though. Wouldn't rust, would it? It doesn't do that type in this game, does it? And we're out of rock again. Hold on, while I'm down here, pause. This bed was to C-lob. This throne room is to C-lob. This dining room is to C-lob. I'm very confused as to how he already has, I'll fix whatever he has assigned to him later. This bed is to Destroyer 2100. Destroyer 2100. Oh, I also forgot to hit ones on these. No, I did. Oh, not on that one. This one is to Destroyer 2100. Outpost Liaison. This is to the Mayor, who is Bai Wei. Mayor I weigh ye mare. That has gotten everyone's rooms done. You're complaining about a tomb, I don't care. A chest, a weapon rack, and armor stand. Okay. The mare I can do first. Weapon rack, armor stand, and chest. Makes sense to me. Build, armor stand, planning. Weapon rack. And chest. I don't care what you build the chest out of. Actually, material filter's on saying I do. Apparently I do. Okay, that is what you needed. He needs a tomb. The Baron is fine other than a tomb. So, 2 chests, a cabinet, 2 weapon racks, 2 armor stands. 2 chests, a cabinet, 2 weapon racks, plus liaison. Chests, 2 cabinets. 2 weapon racks, 2 armor stands. Build rack. Which one was your office? Weapon rack, armor stand, armor stand. 2 chests and a cabinet. You should have one here, I'll give you that. I just thought of something. It's saying they're good even though it's only planned. That's weird. How small can I shrink this tomb? And still count for the king. It's just because it's an artifact, isn't it? 1 by 1 tomb. How do you feel about that? He is ecstatic. Build construction wall. Build burial receptacle over here. And a site coffin. We'll start doing a tomb for the other guy. I don't know. I noticed a lag. I might have a lag issue, to be honest. I get lag in Dwarf Fortress when I have more than 60 dwarves. There might be a slight delay. I thought I noticed one earlier, but I was told that there wasn't. Why am I not getting andesite? Oh, because ran out of stone. Duh. Alright, at least now I can, once I get the circle command reestablished to the right dimension, I can just have it do these for me in one command. And since that was completed to my right, I don't have to worry about that nonsense anymore. So I don't have to worry about anything. I just start digging this shit whenever the hell I want. Might even go down a few of these. Because I also didn't wall that off, and that's a crucial one. Because that, like, direct lines into the hospital and shit. So, for next Saturday's stream, I need to finish that layer with a wall. Finish that layer with a wall. And on the middle, finish that layer's wall, that layer's wall, that layer with a wall. And reduce that maybe to 1 or just have 5 hatches. But the top of this is nearly good. No rain to be had. Unless you're in the southwest corner. Then there might be some rain. Yeah, there just definitely wasn't enough Cobaltite for any of that. This looks ugly. I'm going to have to change that out to something. That looks up. Make copper, I guess, but whenever I get it ready. Sides, bug fizzes. What future features are you interested in? Stephen Robert, right now, legit, just a bunch of bug fixes. That magic thing and like the interconnected thing that you can do with your army, those sound real good. And I cannot wait for those. But I have to just stress, before that, I want bug fixes. Like, it's been a long time that Mark's dwarves have been goofy like they are. It has been a long time. And I'd really just like them to be good. Why do I have so many Gabbro blocks? Well, you know what? If I've got blocks to use and I've got blocks to use, we'll use the Gabbro. This whole thing is higgly-piggly anyways. Enough. I can get 9 if I do a corner. That leaves me with 2. Like I said, right now, just get it done. Just get it done. That needs to be changed kind of anyways. That should be like 4 diagonal ramps kind of, not just 2 up and down. Whatever. You know, that or lateral, 2 to left and right as well. So what if they need to go right? Then everyone's trying to go to that north one. Doesn't make sense. Let me see. Like so we're still 30, 45 minutes out. I'm seeing someone's on queue. He is. Okay. We'll give him a raid. If he's still on when I get off, we'll give him a raid. Okay.
Try to think of something else.
Alright, somebody's got like a crazy mood. Do they now read as if they're pointless? A crazy reads as if he's pointless. That's fine. I'm gonna do another reread just to verify. Only the one dude reads as if he's crazy. Is there a way to sort by stress? Happiness, does that count? This guy. He's not that broken in terms of stress. He's not at 100,000. But he's getting there. He's praying to deck. Maybe he'll get happier. I hope he gets happier. I'm tired of him being like near pointless. Actually, isn't that the one I got rid of? No, was that? It'd be a military dwarf. That's a Bart. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. It'll sort itself out. Build construction wall. Let me finish the tower. I'll use... Yeah, no, I'm not. I would rather make sure this is all andesite the first time through. I don't even know where the hell I got Gabbro from. What do I have in terms of blocks? Got 8-hole andesite. Ooh boy. Basalt and rhyolite blocks. Build construction floor. Rhyolite. Get a native aluminum out of the way. Again, might as well store up these blocks, getting them out of my other projects for now. Obsidian, dacite. Blocks. Build construction floor. By 2. Dacite. Thought there was another block. Right now, and get it out of my list. 1 whole obsidian. I'll hold on that one. I generate 1 cavern layer worlds for less lag. Sanctum Spirit Stone straight up. If you could like put the settings in for perfect world to make it do like 1 cavern but not flat like 20 Z levels and then you're in magma worlds, I'd be fine. I would do that. I'm not a fan of the cavern layers, as can be seen. Remember that one time when I tried to do it just 1 cavern layer? We got a cavern layer like 4 Z levels down and then 5 Z levels below that was lava. Definitely screwed that one up. Gagging people and tying them up. Again, just I kill them. I suppose it makes sense for adventure mode. But you'd have to knock him out first, wouldn't you? You'd have to be doing non-lethal damage. I'm not a fan of that. Something into depression. Who are the guys that were busy making rocks earlier? What are these? That's the obsidian. All right, where's all my andesite going? Come on! Mine! Mine that sweet, delicious andesite. Where are you? You're evacuating. Stopped raining, so you should be fine now. Cover you over with. Oh, that's a thought. DN. This is walled now, so I don't need a floor above it. None of that is necessary anymore. I can get back all those for free. Hatch covers have been complete. Thank you! Thank you, sweet man! Build. What is a hatch cover again? I haven't done them in a while. Capital H. I have one more than I anticipated. I'll use that in the bottom, I guess. Just to get it out of my stocks. Not you, you. This one can get a hatch. Our fluid movement calculations and pathfinding. Here's the thing though, the pathfinding issue, the more caves you have, the more pathfinding you have. Unless you wall them off, of course. But then you have more enemies at different layers pathfinding around and trying to pathfind to each other. So the cavern layer in and of itself doesn't create the lag, but it is a heavy multiplier to like your base map size of the lag. It's like one of the thing I do as base level just to reduce lag is I go with a 3x3 map. Cuts out what? 9 from 16 cuts out 7, almost half of the map space it has to calculate for doing that. Alright, we have 30 andesite. We can start making blocks again, dude. Where are you? Take my blocks. And then when they are going to town on the blocks. Alright, so next Saturday will have to be, just for safety purposes, securing up the bottom part of the current base. Then afterwards, like the next Z levels down, it could be a separate pillar in the middle that I just use to store stone, just have a minecart, just keep running it up and just dump it in like one area right below the base. Then we'll have an internal pillar and an external hole. And inside the pillar, it'll also be hollow because I don't know what I want to do with that, but I feel like I should do that. If I need to, I can convert some of the floors into something usable. Like move the open gap down further. That's not even a problem. Probably got to be a few down from where it is though, because I do still need to put in the diagonal towers. Remember, we do still need the actual... We have to build the north, west, and south towers, but we need to put in the diagonal ones for the meeting areas, because we still need, like, we have meeting areas, but they're not good. Dwarven fort. I'm not talking about monsters. I'm talking about possibility of where your dwarves can pathfind. It's not the amount of monsters, it's the pathfinding that I'm talking about reducing on. There's less space for them to walk around in. That's really it. Not the amount. Build it off real quick. So that was one of Tarn's ideas. So when you have multiple realms, not adding too much lag. That multiple realms thing, Particularly because of the lag. That's the one that's getting me. Like, I don't think that one's gonna work smoothly, at least not at the beginning. Where's andesite blocks? Come on. Need 3 blocks for that. I want to put a roof back on this. Ooh, these are not pet passable. Cat's going outside.
To build me something.
What are you morons doing? Shouldn't the other thing be taking priority? Okay, I see we've made a mistake here. You guys are morons. All right, new setting. This one cannot have andesite. At least not right now. How did I miss it? There it is. Very beginning. I'm a smart one. Yes, I am. Stop bringing andesite all the way up here. You have a better stockpile to put that shit in. Draining. Shit. I see 3s and 1s. Gotta balance out the 2s evaporate. It's evaporating slowly. Gonna take a minute. Even if they do, it's gonna take a minute. Come on, where's my... There we go. Only got the tower structure complete. Just a weird little flare out, just... Let them do it. Let them get it in position. They can take their sweet time. While they do that, is there something else I should be remembering? How did that clothing thing go earlier? We have idlers. We still don't have that many though. I just thought of that. What are they all doing? Did someone start moving the cloth out finally? I'm very confused. This thing is crammed with cloth. No one's moving the cloth from that to this stockpile. Don't know why. Llama wool cloth. Like it's allowed. Acting like they don't put it anywhere. Hey, Blood Angel Veronis. How goes it? Are these coffins? I don't even had those there. I don't have any idlers right now. Shit. Gotta get the coffins out of the way though. I've got to. I clicked that way out of order. Enter. Enter. Right. Enter. We're out of coffins. All right, I did the count right. The beginning of the realms looks to be more along the lines of afterlives for adventures, so there won't be a need for a ton of Z levels because you can't... Wait, what the hell? I'm confused. In the beginning, the realms look to be more along the lines of afterlives for adventurers, so there won't be a need for a ton of Z levels because you can't dig. When he figures things out more, he will make more that you can get from fortress mode. Okay, so the realms thing he's going to be incorporating into adventurer mode first. Gotcha. I think I just came up with how to drown those bastards. Stop with the nonsense. There's a murky pool right here. If I slowly bring it around and then drain it into there, even if some of it runs out into the main room, who cares? And that should maybe flood them out. Like if I attach all 3 of those at once to this. The king will be annoyed for a while, but who cares about the king? Build construction wall. Block wall. Is there a need right now to be on top of this base on the outside? No. Get that secure. They're building that, and then on the roof, build construction floor. We'll have the top of this also secured so that we can at least say we have done the first steps towards being, I don't want to say immune. I never want to say immune because you can always get surprised by shit. Resistant to flying enemies. Like a rock. That ceiling looks ugly as hell. This is true. I can admit this to myself. This is true. What are you doing? You look confused. Yeah, maybe probably shouldn't have brought that rock all the way up here. And then also for next, now that we've gotten that done, the top done, the bedrooms done, the barracks essentially done, next streams will be capping out the bottom and then fixing this stupid hospital again. Gotcha. Problem is, like, I gotta get that wall up as well. Because if I pop this and it hits this ground, it's gonna run back into that building. And that no longer has a drain attached, correct? Yeah, that no longer has a drain attached. So I can't let any water loose inside the building because it's a pain in the ass to get it to drain. Actually, no, we're already good. This, no. We have a gap, a wall, and then a gap again. Good going, me. Fantastic. Oh, because I never even got the corner in. But at least we're getting the andesite blocks to get this done, like, now. I might have mined too close. Fuck. I don't think they can build it from a ramp, right? They have to be at the Z level. Well, that's only going to slow that down forever. We'll let that get built. I can't do this one right now. That can come later. That is not going to make an issue with the draining. That wall down there will. Build construction wall. I might as well order up the wall that I can build. Why wait to put in the order? Then you are everything but the 2 areas where you overlap. Boom. Bada boom. Wait, what? I'm here eating my spicy pineapple meatball bacon pizza. That sounds good. Let Angel Veronis give me some. I want your spicy pineapple meatball bacon pizza. Sounds like a spicy Hawaiian. So I'm more of a Canadian bacon person, but I'll take meatball and regular bacon. Especially if it's spicy. It's gotta be the right spicy. It's gotta be the burn, not the bite. If something's so spicy it just tastes the bite, then I don't see a point to it. You gotta taste the good food and then suffer the consequences after the fact. You need a good burn. Burn, not the bite. Let's get the wall built. Come on. Come on. There we go. Why do you have a chest suddenly? What the hell just... You were building a wall and now you have a chest. What elven witchcraft was that? Why do we now have an extra chest? Too much. That'll install, that is good. That's just setting up for next Saturday's stream. Top of this. This wall is smooth all the way through, other than right here. Whoever removed that floor isn't stuck on the outside, so I can safely fill in the wall without the idiot getting himself stuck on the outside. That tower is complete. The roof is complete. Now I just got to remove this. What the hell just happened? D in. Remove that, please. If I were to go up here, what, Shift Alt P? Yes. Lock this. It's not going to tell right now. I just thought of that. It's not going to tell. Why does some of those look legit and some of them look stupid? It's already angry and it can't pathfind. A lot of these. But I can't really lock it in until we get that floor removed, or that stair removed, just to verify that you can't get in that way. But it looked like the only pathfinding was through that stair. Why am I doing the pathfinding? I'm looking for a flying creature. That's not going to help anyways. Stop throwing tantrums. I had to figure out what's going on with those 5. Like I said, after the stream, if you're still here, got your name right now, I will find this. It was the missing one. Barbadar. After the stream, like right after, I'm going to save this, create a backup of the save. In the backup of the save, do the Legends mode and figure out what the hell happened to Barbadar's character, because it just says missing. And we have no clue where he went. Alright, he's going to remove that. Top tower is good. And one last check again. Southwestern one. Alt A. Can't go through the middle, that makes sense. When we get to the bottom layer, you can basically hit anything except for where the central tower stops you. Yep. That all works as I would expect it to. That one, then we'll remove this one, and then we'll remove that one, and then everything will be internal to these hatches. Boop, boop. Need to go in there and like dig it out to be a bigger drainage bin. That was not at all what I wanted to do, but okay. Be like crazy digging. The 2s they can get through. If they hit a 3, they might bitch. Still gotta wall this in. But at least we're getting idlers again. Build construction floor. And now to lose every idler we've ever had. And then that will lead into Saturday's stream, where I'll be very confused why I have no idlers. I thought that was going to be like a no, but how much do I still have? Any more logs? Oh, we're down to 72 after all of that. That's not bad. I definitely need to tweak the trouser numbers. We have plenty of plants. Kitchen. Pigtails. Actually, we're down to 271. I guess he's been processing. However, that implies that we have thousands of thread. And we do. Conversely, for cloth, Not the high hundreds, but we have hundreds of cloth. We should not be having issues with clothing. I'll have to tweak those numbers as well at some point. Now, got a hole in there, right? I do it this way. As long as everything says inside, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Making sure that just, like, none of those things are actually me seeing a tile from down below. Yeah, no, they all say inside. There we go. Safe and secure. An anti-aerial tower cap. Ugly as sin, needs to be made to look better later, but right now it'll do. Right now it'll do. Where are they going? Oh, to grab the wood. That's right. I don't have them put them in stockpiles. Kind of should, though. Should be like a massive wood stockpile in the middle. Oh well. It's at least central to the next two areas I'm going to be building in. Fuck it. What is this, Steven? What the fuck? I'm saving this picture. That is goofy. I like it. That was your big old chicken. It's just a big old chicken. It's so fluffy. Big old fluffy chicken. Its fluffiness cannot be contained. What have you unleashed upon the world, Dr. Grant? What have you unleashed upon the world? And, yeah, I think we're coming up on it. Like I said, I'm very confused. Did I legit start 15 minutes early? Because my timer's now saying I've been up for hours. I know what it is. Never mind. We still have time. First 15 minutes was a will be airing soon thing. That's why it's saying. All right. But the thing is, we're basically at the end. There's not like I don't want to start another major project. We completed today's projects. We've made bedrooms. Check. Everybody has an individual bedroom. Some of them somehow have more than one. I don't care about that right now. We have barracks. Our March dwarves and our melee dwarves each have a barracks. Check. One of them has been set to train, one of them hasn't. Oh well. If we go through, I finished the tower. That was the next project I set. We finished that. Then I quickly set a project of creating an anti-rain barrier for the catapults, and we got that. Other than slowly removing the stairs over here, we're good. We've done it. What is this? Why is it so... Stop sending me the fluffies. I'm saving it. It's too fluffy. It's too fluffy to exist. It's unnecessarily fluffy. Look, it's so fluffy, a stray kitten has been slaughtered. All right, where does that put us for today? I know we had a few followers and we had bits, so I'll run that. Give me a quick second. I'm seeing if there's someone to raid. Captain 4 is on. Or what is he doing? He's playing Escape from Tarkov. We can raid him, but not yet. But not yet, everybody. Not yet. First, this should be good. And then this needs to move up here? Or no? Yes? It needs to move up there. Problem is now I can go in front of the Twitters Oh, my hair is translucent. And now I shall attempt to... That changed how it was going to work. I'm very confused right now. What the... I mean, okay, I was not ready for this. Why is it translucent? It wasn't translucent before, it was purple before. Thank you, Sandhills Bell, Stephen Robert 4, and South Arc for your bits. Thank you, Manufacturing Monkeys, for following today's stream. Thank you, Zerodel and Barbadar, for your subscriptions. And thank you to our mods, TikToks, and Stephen Robert 4 for showing up to assist in today's stream. Very, very confused as what happened to that end screen, but okay, that did not work the way I thought it would. Like I said, I'm going to be throwing a raid over to somebody from the Twitch nest, name of Cap-in-4is, if I can spell it. Cap-in-4is. He's currently playing Escape from Tarkov. So when everyone shows up, if everybody could shout in all caps, "For the mountain home, my beard is longer than yours. You wish you could stand up to my might, you tall, tall, skinny man." Anything along those lines, just let him know what's happening. I'm going to be looking that up after stream, and I'm going to put that in Discord. What happened to the dwarf, whose name I've forgotten, but it is right here. The dwarf Barbadar. I will be looking up for Barbadar. That's going to be in the Discord after the stream. It's going to take me a bit. Thank you all so much for watching. Everyone have a good night and a great weekend.